Hello, my loves. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome in to these readings for the full moon in Aries. This video right here is for the final signs of the zodiac, the Sagittarians, the Capricorns, the Aquarians, and the Pisces. Welcome in, my loves. So today we're going to be doing a reading based on the card that came through during our solar readings. So our solar readings are readings that I do every month that give you guidance on the entire solar month. So from when the sun moves into a sign to when it moves out. It's roughly 30 days and it happens around the 19th to the 23rd of every month. So right now we are in the solar sign of Libra, which will be moving into the sign of Scorpio on October 23rd. I will be releasing our Scorpio readings for the solar month in a few weeks. Well, in a few days, actually. It'll be next week that those will come out, depending on when you watch this video. It might be a few days from when you watch this video. The full moon in Aries came through in our solar reading for the month of Libra and really wanted to bring up this perspective shift card. Really are going to have a new perspective with this full moon in Aries. So let's talk a little bit about what a full moon is and the sign of Aries. So a full moon is a movement of the astrological bodies where the sun is shining fully on the entire moon. The moon is in full view from what we can see from our perspective here on Earth. So when we have full light on the moon, we are like lighting up. It's like a magnifying glass on one area of our lives, whatever astrological sign it falls in. So it falls in the sign of Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. Aries is like that spark that starts everything. So as we're moving into this full moon in Aries, it's like a whole new world that we're experiencing. We just had the full moon in Pisces last month, which really was the ending of that cycle. We're starting now with the full moon in Aries, which is a whole new beginning of a whole new cycle of moon phases. It's actually the full expression of this newness, of this spark, of this passion, of this change in energy. So the perspective shift really makes sense here for us. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting clarity with the Angel Therapy deck from Doreen Virtue and also clarity with the Modern Mystic Tarot. We're going to be looking at where we are in our perspective and where we are going in our perspective, or where our perspective shift is most aligned for us. So we're gonna look at where we are, and we're gonna look at the perspective shift that's most aligned for us. That's the questions that really wanted to come through for this reading. So if you're new to all of this, hello, welcome. I know I just said a lot of information. Thanks for hanging in there. Relax, enjoy yourself. If you are not new to this, thank you for your support. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate offering you these lunar readings, which happen every week. They are free. My solar readings, which are for the entire month, they are $11.11 a month. It's totally affordable for you guys. I really want to make sure that this information, this insight, this spiritual tool to help guide you back to the wise instinctive knowing within yourself, help guide you to your highest good and the highest good of all. I really want to make it affordable and accessible to you. You can sign up at devotedandvulnerable.com/services. That is where the solar readings are. You can sign up there. And again, it's only $11.11 a month. You can look at the ones that I've done for Libra, and you can look forward to the postings for the ones in Scorpio. You watch the reading based on your chart. So this reading here for the lunar reading, you're going to watch for your sun sign. That's the sign that most people know that they are. If you don't know what your sun sign is, you can go to cafeastrology.com or watch my tutorial video. The tutorial video will take you through all the steps you need to know to figure out your sun sign, where all your planets are, what astrological signs they were in, and what your rising or ascending sign are. These are the signs that really influence your energetic makeup, because they were the energetic influence when you first took your first breath on this planet. So The solar readings are based on where the current astrological sign shows up in your chart. So for the solar month of Libra, we focused on where Libra shows up. Maybe it's not your sun sign, but it might be your Mars or your Venus or your Pluto. Or you might have no Libra in your chart and you might be an I don't know Libra. There's a reading for that as well. I personally am an I don't know Libra. I don't have any Libra in any planets or in my ascending. So there's readings based for how this energy shows up in your life. As the sun shines the light fully for a full month on this one energy, we are really looking at how it impacts this personal aspect of our charts. So that's enough about the explanation of that. Let's get started with our ceremony. So again, if you're new to readings, what you want to do is be in a comfortable space that feels special to you. I like to use the word sacred, but sacred and special kind of mean the same thing. It just means a place that feels good in your heart, a place that feels like comfortable, like you want to be there. You want to have the time to process this reading, and I do always recommend a journal. You can pause the reading and write down things that come through for you. Now, when I say come through for you, as I'm talking about words, as I'm showing you pictures, as I'm tapping into the guidance for you and saying things, you might have your own trigger. Like you might be like, oh, this reminds me of this person, or wow, that word really makes me feel this thing that I've been avoiding, or whatever it is that you feel internally or see in your mind's eye or hear in your heart. These are your messages. Remember that these are spiritual tools intended to guide you back to the wise instinctive knowing within you. So as you're watching this, you're going to get that wise instinctive knowing within you communicating with you. It's not just the energies outside of you, which I'll get to in a moment, are also part of this reading. So you really want to have the journal on hand so that you can write down anything, be like, oh, it's this person that card's referring to, or oh, it's this thing that's referring to, oh, I might want to consider this aspect, or oh, wow, I really want to write that affirmation down so I can remind myself this week to keep that in the forefront of my mind, right? You can also use these readings to connect with your guides, to connect with the unconditionally loving forces of the universe that are here and wanting to support you. It's all about intention. It's all about what you are open to receiving information from and who. So we are talking about God or goddess or your angels or your ancestors or your higher self or source or any other energy that you go to outside of yourself for support, love, and guidance. Those energies love to be part of this reading, love to bring specific messages for you. So it's an option for you to call those into this space as well. What I like to do is I like to start the reading by activating the elements. I love to have the elements present. I love working with them. You don't have to do this. You can set your own space. You can maybe say a prayer or just go close your eyes and take a few deep breaths and get ready for whatever guidance is coming through, and allow yourself to touch base with your inner self and your outer self, the guides that you speak to, and invite them into this ceremony. So I am going to activate the element of fire. Fire is the transformative flame. It brings light into the darkness. Fire is the sign of Aries, which is this beautiful spark of new life. And this is the full moon that we are celebrating. So we ask this fire to be present in our reading to help us transform and transmute that which needs to be changed for our highest good. And we ask to shed light in areas where there is darkness. We activate and call upon the energy of air. Air is all about communication. It's all about clarity. It's all about lifting us up so that we can have wings and fly. Air is ruled by the direction of the east. Fire is ruled by the direction of the south. We bring air into this reading so that we can have clear communication within ourselves and within and with our supportive energies outside of ourselves. We thank the air for being here and bringing us this clarity. We're going to activate the element of earth. Earth is what keeps us grounded. Earth is what represents the material world and everything in it. And we ask this earth, ruled by the direction of the north, to keep us grounded in this reading, to help us know what physical steps we need to take in order to act on this guidance and wisdom that we receive. And last but not least, we honor and activate the element of water. Water is the emotions, the memory, and the flow of life. It's ruled by the direction of the west, and we ask the water to be here in our reading to help us with our emotions, help us with our memories, and help us to move in a sacred flow that's aligned with our highest good and the highest good of all. And so we are going to dive into the reading for the final signs of the zodiac. That's the Sagittarians, the Capricorns, the Aquarians, and the Pisces. We're going to the angel therapy for guidance on how to navigate this perspective shift. We're thanking the angel therapy deck for being here and showing us what the final signs of the zodiac need to know to help navigate this full moon in Aries and this perspective shift. Ooh, a third eye chakra. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms. Wow. Third eye chakra. This is a powerful message, my final signs of the zodiac. This is about clearing the sight center, which is the third eye center. We have energy centers throughout our body that rule different aspects of our being and of our relating to the world around us and our processing of it. The third eye is the sight that goes beyond the physical sight, like what you can physically see. It helps you to see things like angels, auras, and other beings or energies of love beyond just the physical world. So this card is really saying it's safe. So this is something that I myself, and right there with you, especially as a Sag sun, it makes sense that this card is coming up for all of us, because this is something I've been transmuting myself. I have been afraid to see things that are weird. Like if I saw an angel and told someone about it a few years ago, I would be afraid of that. I would think maybe I was going crazy. I would think that other people would judge me. I would think that I'm strange, or whatever story I want to tell myself about seeing auras or seeing. I love how it says the energy of love, right? That really helps me to see it in a different way. These are love energies that we're seeing. We're expanding our ability to see the truth. Love is truth. So like, even though we have this physical world, it's a very small percentage of everything that is around us. The energy of love is all around us, and we can see it in different ways than we're used to seeing it. And this card is really coming through to say it is safe for you to see these things. It's not going to send you into a spiral that you can't get out of. It's helping you to grow and expand and to shift your perspective on things. So really opening our third eye is part of the message for us this week. For my final signs of the zodiac. So listening to third eye chakra meditations, just Googling it on YouTube or going to Insight Timer or any other source that you want to. I think I have some. You can search Paige, Allison Healing Arts, my site. I think I do some third eye chakras there. I think you can search the actual Facebook site, the page, for like third eye chakra, and it should come up any third eye chakra meditations that I've offered over the last few years here. So you can go to me to do it as well, but really just allowing yourself to explore this deeper and to not be afraid of it. Like, it is safe for you to see love in all of its forms, and that could be angels, that could be auric fields, that could be something that feels unfamiliar or mysterious or a little bit scary to you. But just know that it's love that you're seeing, and intend that you're only able to see love. Like if you're a little afraid of what you're going to see, you would be like, no, I only see love. And if you're seeing something that really like scares you, be like, I only see love. And you affirm that, and then your experience will align to that if you feel like it's not in alignment with that, okay? Reach out to me if you have questions about this, okay, guys? Let's get more clarity with the Modern Mystic Tarot by Crystal Dawn Doty. She's such an amazing mentor, spiritual guide, guru. She has been reading cards her whole life. She developed this deck. I've been watching her read it for the last 3 years now, and she is just absolutely incredible in all that she offers and all her support. I actually think it's been longer than 3 years. I'm doing the math, and I think it's been like 4 or 5 years now. But anyway, she's awesome. This deck is awesome. You can find her on YouTube and Facebook. Support her if you want to. She also does monthly readings at the beginning of the month for $11.11. So you can get her monthly readings and then my monthly readings too, if you feel called. Okay, let's see for the Saggies. This is where you guys are. The perspective shift that's going to help you to move forward is right here. We're looking at the Cappies now. Capricorns. Oh, goodness. Okay, lots of things came through here. I think it's that one. Okay, sorry. The cards like really jumped out there. Is this where Capricorn is? Is this the perspective shift that's going to support Capricorn moving forward? Okay, and then I got 2 cards on here. Is this where Aquarius is? Is the next card, the bottom card, where Aquarius is going? Or what perspective shift is going to help Aquarius move forward? Yeah. Okay. Top card, where you are, where you're going. Okay. This was where Capricorn is going. Or what the perspective shift is going to happen. Okay. Last but not least, my Pisces. Love you, my Pisces. Pisces, out of all the signs in the zodiac, I respect you the most because you're the sign that's like gone through it all. You guys really have dove into the water and I've merged with the ocean of all that is, and I just really appreciate your wisdom, Pisces. Okay. I think it's this one. Let me double check. Is this the... Okay. I just realized I made a mistake. That's it. You guys won't know. Maybe. Okay. Saggies. You guys right now are in the 10 of air. End of difficulties, seeing through illusions, rising above attack, a turning point. So you're here right now. This is your perspective. This is where you are right now. And the perspective shift that's going to help you move forward is the Emperor. Logic, using common sense, consistency, leadership, and organization. Wow. Sagittarians. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So the message that's coming through for me, Saggies, is to link the Emperor with your third eye. To lead through love, to organize through love, to see everything that you're doing through love. You're already in this 10 of air where you're rising above attack. You're seeing through the illusions, right? Which the third eye is blocked by illusions, by the way. That's the energetic block of the third eye is illusions. So you're seeing through these things. You're like opening the veil of your third eye and you're really coming into this emperor of your whole empire. You are allowing yourself to see love in a greater way with that love and to offer that love in a leadership role, in an organizational role, in a logical sense. Like you might actually be guiding people to love through your own logical understanding of love and life. If that makes sense to you, Sag. That's the message that's coming through. Let me sit with it for a moment to see if there's anything else for my Saggies. It's just the seeing through seeing the energy of love, leading in the energy of love, and organizing in the energy of love. Okay, Capricorns, where you are right now, King of Earth or King of Water. Harnessed spiritual gifts, stability, wise, supportive, acting from controlled emotion rather than instinct. Woo! Wow, awesome. So what perspective shift is going to help you move forward? It's the 8 of Earth. It's learning all there is to know about a subject, school, or training. And this really feels to me, beautiful Capricorns, like it's about this third eye card. So the King of Water is about harness spiritual gifts, right? Spiritual gifts is the third eye and the ability to see auras, angels, love, the energy of love in a different way than we've been taught and trained in our lives. Like kids actually can see these better than adults can because we're actually kind of trained out of it. We're taught that it's scary to see these things, to interact with this invisible world of love that's all around us, when really that's what we're being called here to do. That's why we came here, is to bring the love to this earth, to bring heaven on earth, to actualize this utopian life for humanity that we've all been praying for and asking for and really working to create. So you need to learn everything you can about a subject. It might be about opening your third eye. That's kind of what I'm feeling here, especially with the King of Water here saying you're already like spiritually like harnessing your gifts. You're very acting from intuition rather than instinct. You're very balanced in your spiritual world, Capricorn, and the perspective shift to help you move forward is to like open your third eye to things that are like even bigger than this King of Water energy. Yeah. That's really all I have for you. It might be something else. Like if as I was saying those words, you thought, oh, I really want to learn more about this. That's the answer for you. But for most of us, it's going to be this third eye. It's pointing you towards the third eye and learning everything you can about that subject. That's the message for you, Capricorns. Alrighty, Aquarians, how are you guys? Well, 10 of fire. Burnout, taking on too much responsibility, needing help from others. That's why we get readings. We like to be honest about where we are energetically and what's going on. So Aquarius, that's where you guys are. The perspective shift that's going to help you move forward is the World card. Okay, this is a great card to have, especially with the energy of that. Completion, fulfillment, path to enlightenment, time to celebrate. Okay, so I knocked it over, which is a message for me. There's something else on here. Okay, sorry. There's something else on here for you guys, Aquarius. Okay. Here's what it is that's coming through. You don't have to do it all, Aquarius. You're not on your own. I really feel Aquarians, this is the age of Aquarius. We're really moving into a whole astrological zone where Aquarius theme is where humanity is. And Aquarians are all about service to humanity. And Aquarians, you might feel like all alone here, like no one else is really like on the same page with you as far as like supporting humanity and like fixing the problems of the world. And this perspective shift for you is like realizing that the world is on your side. Like astrologically, you are the theme. The things that you care about and light you up is what humanity cares about and what lights humanity up right now in an astrological journey that we're on this planet. So this is the world for you. The world really is on your side, Aquarius. There are many people that help you. You are going to have completion and fulfillment and be able to celebrate all that is in your heart that you want to experience for humanity. It's going to take asking others for help. It's going to take seeing love. It's going to take this third eye opening and being able to see the love through the burnout, through the flames, right? And really allowing yourself to be guided through the fire to safety. That's really what I'm hearing for you. It's like if you were in a fire right now and you just like gave it up to God and you're like, okay, I don't know how to get out of here. Can you just show me? And like all of a sudden like one path in the hallway like lets up, or you see like a glimmer of gold over here and you like just know that like you're supposed to go that direction, or you actually see somebody guiding you out of the flames and then you like go outside and they're like, there was nobody in there with you. It's that kind of energy that's coming through really strong for me to tell you, Aquarius. So that's your visual. Really allowing yourself to see these supportive beings of love that are around you and know that the world really is wanting what you want. And you don't have to do it all by yourself. We're all of humanity is here to help you. It's not just the Aquarians carrying the weight of this desire on their shoulders without any support. last but not least, we got the Pisces. Okay, so you guys got the Ace of Water. That's where you are now. New love, enhanced intuition, new home. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's your perspective. That's where you are. That's where you're going. That is where you are right now. Here's the perspective shift that's going to help you through getting the new love, as you transition to the new home, as you experience the, what's the other word? As you experience your intuition, like really enhancing. The third eye chakra is really it's the intuition center. It's blocked by illusions. When it's open, it's clear intuition. Okay, so you're experiencing like very much clarity in your third eye. And here's the guidance, the perspective shift for you. It's the 7 of Fire. Defensive, standing up for yourself, overcoming obstacles. Okay, so it feels like, Pisces, that there's somebody or something or a pressure on you to like not enhance your intuition, to not go for the new home, to not allow yourself the new love. And you're going to have to stand up for yourself and be like, I'm going to go for this, and your opinion is heard, but it doesn't affect me, and thank you, but no thank you. And really standing up for what you believe in, and really being a little bit defensive, not attack, just stand your ground and say, this is my stance, and I'm not moving, I'm not budging. Especially when it comes to opening your third eye and seeing things, energies of love in a different way than you've ever seen before. Like, that's really something, Pisces, that is so where you're happiest. And one of the gifts you have to bring to the world is this deep spiritual nature that you have. And it's somebody in your space is really like not wanting you to have this new intuition, to have this new awareness, because it's challenging them and the times that they've suppressed it. And I've been told that angels don't exist, or auras aren't real, or that whatever that intuition is, like a weird concept. I don't know what that somebody is in your space taking this new love and new home and new intuition that you're like so happy about, and really is trying to take it from you, and you're just like, nope, I'm defending myself. I'm defending myself. I'm defending myself. I'm defending myself. What other words are on here? You're overcoming obstacles. So if the obstacle is another person, or if the obstacle is just that voice in your head, like this might just be an inner dialogue, Pisces, where like the voice in your head is like, well, we don't really deserve new love, or well, intuition's like this weird thing that we can't understand, so let's just keep staying in the illusion, or well, I don't want to be weird and see angels and auras, so I'm just not gonna listen to that advice or that card. This is inviting you to stand up for yourself and be like, wait, I want to experience the energy of love in any way that I'm able to. Like, I want to open my third eye. I want to see love. And standing up for that, Pisces. That's what I'm hearing for you. All right, my beautiful final signs of the zodiac. That is your reading. Thank you so much for your support. Share this with anyone that you think might be guided to it. There's 3 different videos, depending on your sun sign, to watch. So share. We are going to release the elements now. We release water. Giving thanks for the emotional element of our lives in this reading. We release the earth, giving thanks for the grounded nature of this reading, for helping us to stay grounded. We release the air, representing the mental aspect of our reading, the clarity that comes through, and we release the fire, representing that transformative flame, the spiritual nature of our reading. As always, Namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you.